What is going on, guys? Kevin Cage here with another cryptocurrency update. In today's video, I want to talk about the four behemoths, the four digital assets that I believe will be here in the years ahead and thrive. These four assets, of course, include XRP, XLM, ALGO, and HBAR. We've been talking about these four assets on YouTube for the past several years. When these specific assets and their networks are settling trillions of dollars in the future, I don't think the price of the token is going to be a concern. So we're going to be touching on how big Ripple, Stellar, Algorand, and Hedera Hashgraph truly are. Notice we have XRP highlighted right here as an example under most relevant for wholesale central bank digital currency payment settlements. Notice crypto assets designed for inter and intra-bank payments and settlement. JPM coin or JP Morgan coin is an intra network. It is a closed network or walled garden. This has counterparty risk. XRP is open, along with the XRPL, which is open source. So this is going to be interbank settlements. You can see a variety of payment systems. We'll touch on this in a minute. Of course, M-Pesa has connections with Stellar, no surprise, right in Kenya. This document was published in January 2020 by the World Economic Forum, the 1% of the 1%. The Fourth Industrial Revolution, the Central Bank Digital Currency Policymaker Toolkit. Control Find. And this is on page 17, so we can see. Relevant for retail central bank digital currencies, we have wholesale, which is the big money. Notice XRP is right there. And then we even have relevant for wholesale or retail CBDCs, foreign countries, includes China with their digital currency electronic protocol, DCEP. So I know we've gone through all of this with XRP before with tips in the instant payment system, with Task Group, which is the network gateway that really connects it to the Euro system, the entire European Union payment system for the real-time gross settlements. We could also talk about Alipay and WeChat, which are connected to dLocal or dLocal, which is also going public and raising a massive IPO, and they are in fact RippleNet. And I'm referencing that right here with Alipay and WeChat in China. And then M-Pesa in Kenya. This is from 2016 on Forbes. Stellar makes sending money internationally as easy as email. And as Jed McCaleb says, and he was also one of the founders of the XRP ledger, there are a lot of payment networks, but they don't interoperate. Stellar says payments across the network settle in 2 to 5 seconds, and 1 penny covers 500,000 transactions. This is a protocol that can scale, whether it's retail payments or wholesale. And notice Stellar announced partnerships with 4 financial institutions FIs that will enable low-cost global money transfers to India, the Philippines, Europe, and the cross-border M-Pesa payments to and from Kenya, Ghana, and Nigeria. And of course, CoinsPH, deep ties within Stellar, and of course the company Ripple. Now also, Flutterwave is another partner of Ripple, also part of the Open Payments Coalition. So notice, India, and this ICICI Bank, the country's largest private sector bank, will connect to Stellar's network. And I know all we care about is using the token today. We want to see price appreciation. We want to see ample liquidity in volume that will push the price up. But I want to show you the connections and fundamentals behind these projects and some of the funding. And I think we can dot connect and speculate which assets are going to be fully future-proof and designed to go live in the future. As the crypto market has gotten so big, it's too big not to regulate. And just like RippleNet, once a financial institution connects to the Stellar network, it gains access to all the other financial firms on that network. Now we see stablecoins. Center's foundation with USDC, the US dollar coin, a competitor to Tether USDT. USDC's ecosystem is massive, tied to Algorand and Stellar. To touch on Algorand a little bit, notice this just came out. Citi Veteran launches a $1.5 billion crypto fund with Algorand as a strategic partner. We have XRP Darren, Fame21 More sharing right here. 10,000 developers on Algorand's ecosystem. $15 billion on on-chain assets. Unbelievable. And 1.5 million transactions on a daily basis with over 16 million wallets. Unbelievable. Big congrats to Algorand. 10,000 developers. Now to put this in perspective, Uber only has 2,000. Facebook only has about 8,000 to 9,000. And of course, this number is going to be growing since they're rebranding as Meta, so I'm assuming they'll be doubling, if anything. Just wanted to give some perspective there. And also, Algorand project raises $3.6 million to make cross-chain DeFi friendly for big investors. So C3 Protocol, a crypto trading project linked to Algorand's blockchain, has raised this $3.6 in funding. That was led by Arrington Capital and Jump Capital. Algorand and Ripple are in bed together. They are friends. We've seen all the pictures. We know ALGO is a big investor behind, of course, Ripple's ecosystem and XRP, along with ALGO. And this is one of the main reasons that we went so heavy in ALGO when it was 20 cents. And people, time and time again, they didn't like the token distribution of HBAR and ALGO. Did it stop them from pumping? Not at all. HBAR, buying it right when it launched on exchange, buying it all the way down. It's not a penny anymore. We're talking 30-40x up thus far, and I believe we're just getting started. Now, a few big pieces of Hedera news besides the huge South Korean news. I did want to touch on this. Remember, these are war chests. The governing council includes Boeing, Google, FIS, Tata Consultancy Services, some of the biggest titans in this entire industry. I mean, Fortune 500 companies. So, Hedera Governing Council approves $5 billion in HBAR tokens to boost network adoption. So this newly established HBAR Foundation will receive $2.5 billion in tokens. They're a governing council of 23 organizations. And remember, they also have DBS now, which is a huge bank based out of Singapore that also has XRP listed for trading on their digital exchange. Singapore has regulatory clarity for XRP, just like many other countries besides the US. Remember, Hedera's network is set up for takeover in DeFi, the NFT space, which will be digital certifications of anything, and central bank digital currencies, plus even gaming and other industries. We even have Jordan Freed. He is the owner or founder of immutableholdings.com, along with the actual domain NFT.com. Can you imagine how big this website will become by just snagging that website and being a forward thinker? Also, the founding team over at Hedera. So this is huge news, guys. We have Shinhan Bank, KRX, the leading bank in South Korea, just announced that it has completed the development of a POC, a proof of concept, with a global mega bank outside of Korea. Why is this a big deal? Because it was built on Hedera's network. Central bank digital currencies. Hedera's network leveraging stablecoins and focused on international remittances, utilizing the HTS, the Hedera Token Service, and the Hedera Consensus Service, HCS. The project aims to test the issuance and distribution of stablecoins, applied to a financial use case that typically suffers from high fees, longer waits, and absence of tracking features. Now, the future, no offense to anybody, is not going to be blockchain. Blockchain was the beta test. The future is going to be built on a variety of other DLT networks that are much more scalable and have higher throughput, such as HBAR, which is built on a DAG, a directed acyclic graph, just like Constellation, meaning that the fees are almost non-existent. And we're talking micro pennies per transaction, so essentially free. And the scalability is thousands of TPS transactions per second, if not en route to infinite. So they plan to mint the South Korean won, back stablecoins, and the partnering bank will mint stablecoins backed by their local currency. The international remittances were a massive market of $702 billion in 2020. $539 billion going to low and middle income countries. International remittances is just one sector, and I know it's a multi-billion-dollar sector, but this is just one sector that crypto assets is going to be solving. As you can see, Shinhan invested in Korea Digital Asset Custody, so I'm assuming HBAR will be there. If it isn't already, I'll have to look into that. Bottom line is, if you do not have XRP, HBAR, XLM, or ALGO in your portfolio, I don't know what to tell you. And that's why I continue to focus on this beautiful ascending channel for the XRP price chart, ALGO, HBAR, and XLM. Anybody that has studied these Bitcoin cycles knows that XRP is one of the last to finally shoot. It has not really participated in this bull run thus far. I know in the beginning of the year we were at like 20 cents. It's up 5x. Big deal. Most of this market is up 30 or 40x. And I believe this is just going to be a beautiful cup and handle, and I think it's going to shock many people. And if you're not happy with some performance of any of the crypto assets you have because something else is up 10x and you're down 10%, sell it. I'm not here to be a cheerleader. I'm here to share information. And you're responsible for your own personal decisions. Nothing I share here is financial advice. I'm accountable for every decision I make. I don't blame others when things don't go my way. I get up and keep going. Highly recommend checking out this article, How Tokenization is Changing the Way the Industry Thinks About Financial Transactions. This is Brown Brothers Harriman and PolySign. Cough, cough, XRP is all over this. This is also shared by Standard Custody and Jack McDonald. And while everybody bashes XRP and gives up on it, you can sell, but I'm going to be holding my XRP. I have a variety of digital assets, and I'm waiting for my XRP bag to perform. Silicon Valley meets Wall Street. David Schwartz, Arthur Brito, the founder of the XRP Ledger, side by side, some of the biggest names in the industry, such as Tim Keeney, vice chairman of the Bank of New York, custodying 1/4 of global institutional assets, trillions and trillions of dollars. Introducing PolySign, multi-sig. Poly means multiple. State-of-the-art, secure, scalable infrastructure for financial institutions to fully leverage their digital assets across capital markets, trillions and trillions of dollars. In today's ecosystem, lack of trust, counterparty risk, etc., limits of liquidity, multi-day settlement cycles in T+2, inefficient trading and settlements across both the public and private capital markets. All of this is going to be solved thanks to cryptocurrency. So they explain tokenization, how it really functions if you guys are curious, discussing KYC and AML compliance, discussing which type of assets can be tokenized. Guys, everything's going to be tokenized. Non-fungible tokens are going to be everything, whether that's a patent, whether it's intellectual property, licenses, birth certificates, a deed to a house, equities, even if you own a fraction of a stock and you're going to be able to fractionalize that ownership. And if you can't afford a single Amazon stock, well, good. You can own 10% of it. You can own 0.1 of that stock, just like you can do with crypto. It's going to be opening the barrier to entry for everybody so that more money can flow more efficiently. Security token offerings, STOs, are going to be huge. Not just IPOs, not just ICOs, not just IDOs in the crypto space, STOs. And even central bank digital currencies can be built on top of Hedera Hashgraph, on top of Algorand, on top of Stellar, on top of the XRP ledger. It's massive. And the benefits are going to be cascading. So as I said, fractional ownership, added market liquidity, enhanced trust. So you're not going to lose your money and you're not going to have to wait days at a time or even hours for your network to settle. You're going to see the exact payment path. Just like with NFTs and fine art, you're going to know who owned your art piece or who exactly owned your car before you. And you can actually see the ownership and the record that is all proven and distributed, but also is going to have some privacy aspects. And yeah, we're a little ways away from that still, but that's where this future is going. Programmability and accessibility. A digital crypto wallet can be opened online almost instantaneously without having to go to the banks or open an account with a broker. You can do it instantly. In the world of DeFi, I can get a loan right now without even doing KYC. Know your customer, inputting all my private information. I can go get a collateralized debt position today and use my money to get additional revenue streams. So coming together to make a vision a reality. This is such an amazing article. I did retweet it if you guys follow me on Twitter. Beware of scammers. And we're going to be doing a live stream for all members tonight on Patreon as we're watching what happened during the last alt season. As Bitcoin dominance fell, the alts absolutely exploded. Whether this was from November, December, crashing all the way until January, this is when we had the mega alt season when a lot of assets such as ADA, XRP, XLM all created a new all-time high price. Hoping we don't play around here much longer. Do we get one more giant push up before the fall, or do we fall? Either way, I am waiting for this fall and waiting for alts to finally pop off. Look at them on their Bitcoin and Ethereum charts. They can only bottom out for so long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you members tonight during the live stream.